Look at somebody and say, I am unstoppable. Whatever you thought you lost, whatever is taken from you, God will compensate you. All things work together for good to those who are called according to his what? Purpose. All things. May your life attract people that have something to do with your destiny. Amen. Now, the taskmasters. Taskmasters are spirits. The spirits that go around to afflict people in different areas of their lives. And they set taskmasters over them to afflict them with their burden. Taskmasters are witchcraft agents in the kingdom of Satan. Can afflict your business not to produce maximum result. Can afflict your marriage to create tensions and create misunderstanding. Afflict your finances so that you can't buy what you want to buy at the time you want to buy it and cannot meet the necessities of life. Can afflict your academics so that you spend more years in the university and not coming out. Can afflict your profession so that your profession will produce nothing. They are spirits. The essence is to create pain. The essence is to create suffering. The essence is to bring you into a place of misery where you do not enjoy the abundance of heaven. Spirit of affliction. These spirits of afflictions are very, very aggressive in their operations, and they are involved in all human endeavor. The spirit of affliction. They are satanic agents of intimidation and harassment. They are the reason why people are committing suicide. It afflicts their mind. And they lose their mind and cannot concentrate in anything meaningful. The spirit of affliction. They are very cruel and wicked. And they do not live until they are commanded to live. Please pay attention this morning. The spirit of affliction do not afflict you to the point they say, okay, we are tired of afflicting you, we want to leave. No, they don't. They can only leave when they are commanded to leave. Somebody say, I hear. The spirit of affliction. They are stubborn, always returning if not dealt with properly. They will always make a way back if they are not properly addressed. They always devise new ways to re-enter. They are sponsored by the altars. And Pharaoh is altar personified. Listen. The spirit of affliction exists, but cannot function until instructed. And if witchcraft is responsible, and you being a follower you are a student of this understanding, you will know that no witchcraft operates except there is an existing altar. The spirit of affliction did not operate until Pharaoh and his cabinet gave instruction. Are you here? They are on assignment And the assignment is, these people must not go beyond this level. Can somebody that believe me and say to the devil, you are a liar? Therefore, witchcraft is the spirit of affliction. Let's look at the purpose why the spirit of affliction is set. You may think that you are not making any progress. If you are not important and not making any progress, Satan has nothing to do with you. One reason that you are making progress and you are important in the kingdom is because of the afflictions you are going through. I know somebody will not agree with this. The reason why you are going through what you are going through is because you are important. Now, you reason it this way. These people were slaves. These people were slaves. Yet, their presence strengthens the kingdom. You are not just an ordinary person. You are not. For greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. That the enemy is not sleeping because of you. So I don't know why you shouldn't sleep. The Bible says he giveth his beloved sleep. Why should you bother yourself? When the enemy is so worried about your existence. Your children are threats in their kingdom. Your wife is a threat. Your son is a threat. And you are a threat. And here you are thinking that you are a victim. Meanwhile, you are a victor. What was the purpose of sending affliction? Why did he afflict your marriage? Why did he afflict your business? What happened that the business crumbled? What happened that your finances is under surveillance, not making any progress? Why is it your profession is not bringing anything? You are a threat to the kingdom. Somebody say, I hear. One thing important is said, let us stop them from multiplying. These people don't even recognize they are multiplying. But the enemy knew that they were multiplying. You know, the worst thing that can happen to anybody is for you not to know who you are. And when you do not know who you are, you assume anybody's position. You claim to be anybody. And when you claim to be anybody, then you are nobody. Somebody say, I hear. Number one, he says, we want to stop them from multiplying. Why was he saying so? These people carry the DNA of multiplication. And that is who you are. In Genesis chapter 1, he says, he blessed them. And he said to them, multiply and increase, dominate, subdue the earth. Be fruitful. The seed of fruitfulness, the seed of increase, the seed of multiplication is in you. So what the enemy is fighting so that you will not multiply. Can I hear somebody say, I must multiply? I'm speaking to those who have understanding this morning. Number two is to weaken their strength. What is the purpose of affliction? Is to weaken your strength in the place of prayer, in the place of studying the word, in the place of your commitment, in the place of your concentration. Weaken you. Friend, you may not understand if you have not been under affliction. There are certain affliction that when they come, you kneel down to pray, you will not be able to pray. There are certain burden that comes. You just gaze into the space, and your mind is filled with all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of possibilities, that you have no time to think about God. And what happens? The moment your prayer life is punctured, you're a weak person. Your accessibility into the presence of God is limited. The moment your prayer life is punctured and you can't worship, you cannot access Him. Are you aware that there are certain afflictions that come, that the only song you remember is the song of sorrow? That song that you sing, you begin to cry. You're not crying because of the song. You are crying because of what is wrong with you. Is anybody listening to me here? You are not singing to praise Him. You are not singing to worship Him. You are just singing. As you sing the song, sorrow overwhelms you. And what is the enemy targeting? To weaken you. What was Pharaoh's reason for assigning spirit of affliction? To weaken their strength. He says, if your strength fails you in the day of affliction, then your strength is little. In the day you are attacked and there's no strength for you to fight, then you have no strength in the first place. The way to stop you from increasing, from maximizing your potential, from becoming what you are created to become, is to afflict you and weaken your strength. Did they succeed? They weakened their strength. The next thing Pharaoh said, you know what he said? He said, you know what? Kill their future. Kill their what? Their future. He said, make sure every male child born by these people, kill the male child. Now, you know that the moment the male child is killed, a generation is terminated. The male child is called the Zerah. That's where the seed is. That is how generations are multiplied. He didn't say kill the daughters. He said kill the sons. The spirit of affliction is the spirit that targets your future. Anything that will bring joy, anything that will enhance your progress, anything that will advance you is your future. And when your future is killed, you will get to the future and discover there is no future. If the spirit of affliction begin to operate in a family, and a family now sponsors their children, and their children enter into wildlife, what a man do not understand is that what he's sponsoring will affect him in future. If your son become a Yahoo, your daughter become a prostitute or whatever, note it, they will not live long. Your evening will be miserable because they will not be there to sponsor you. Are you listening to me? That the reason why many people suffer in their old age is because they fell in their early season of life. They failed.